Some people in this room want to address the next generation of funding for the Transportation Trust Fund solely on the back of taxpayers by imposing a hike on the gas tax without any discussion of tax fairness. Never mind that we're already one of the most heavily taxed states in the country and that excessive taxes are driving people and businesses to other states. And never mind that my administration has repeatedly welcomed and continues to welcome legislative leadership to reach a sensible, equitable agreement on this issue. In fact, as many of you know, I was ready to act last year, and Democrats in this chamber refused because of your midterm elections. That's the fact. Now, the TTF was last renewed 5 years ago, and that authorization is expiring because that was the length of the term. Now, to imply that the TTF is in crisis and is suddenly and unexpectedly running out of money is just a politically driven mischaracterization. Remedies for any fix of the TTF cannot be made in a vacuum, and I will not permit them to be made in a vacuum. The reality is that New Jersey is fully able to support the current capital program as originally proposed in the current 5-year authorization. And if you listen to some of the reports on this, you would think that we're not doing anything right now. We're spending the same $3.2 billion this year that we spent last year, that we spent the year before that, and the year before that. $3.2 billion a year on our roads. But you listen to some of you in this chamber and some of the folks in the media, you would think that all spending on infrastructure is stopped and that the state is collapsing. It's ridiculous. We have a TTF to reauthorize. My administration continues to examine ways to control cash flow and make the most of every taxpayer dollar that the TTF spends. So, I'm ready to wait for realistic proposals and for a legitimate discussion on tax fairness, not just tax hikes. And my administration has been hard at work analyzing cost drivers and ways to maintain its roadways in a more cost-effective manner. But let me be clear, there is plenty of time to reach a reasonable agreement.